Good morning, Houston. This is Chi Nguyen with the Push and Win Law Firm. Just wishing you guys a safe drive to work. In the event somebody hits you, you know who to call. 833-PUSH-WIN. Or visit us online at pushwin.com. That's PUSHWIN.com. 833-PUSH-WIN.
I want to start out with this one in case you're, not finished texting us our trolling lines at 37530.
Keep them coming. If you got
Eric would like for you to troll us.
mean tweets about any of us, go ahead because we could use those in the future.
In the future. He'd like an arsenal of insults.
Yes. Start insulting.
Okay, so you've always heard of dummies in the news, right? Usually it's
Yes.
like a dumb criminal or something really stupid somebody tried to do, like rob a bank with their own junk mail.
It's like that old thing we used to have, loony laws and crazy crimes.
What was the one
Crazy
last week? The
crimes.
girl got robbed by the guy, and then all of a sudden he tried to ask her out.
Yeah,
on social media or
ridiculous.
something.
What?
Yeah.
It was, I think
He's
I may
robbing
have stolen
her,
your wallet, but
and then
you
he was like,
stole
what's
my
your,
heart.
what's your Instagram? I'm going to DM you.
Ridiculous.
Craziness.
he
Okay,
was pretty
so
hot about it. I think you would.
Yeah, think about it. Like a couple
let
years
me
ago,
look up
remember
his
that
picture.
that model who was a prisoner and everybody went nuts for him?
Yeah.
and he actually got a
Felon
contract.
Bay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Felon Bay.
Just Google.
Yeah.
I think it was in New York. The girl, she got robbed, and then the next day he tried to hit her up on social media or something.
Crazy. And this is another one of those crazy stories. Not a criminal story, but maybe the person who was the victim of this mistake feels like this is a crime. So there's a lab in upstate New York. It is a Polytechnic Institute. They are suing a cleaning company because 3 years ago, a janitor who was working there decided to unplug this freezer that kept making beeping noises. Turns out that freezer was holding decades worth of research
Oh, like DNA and all sorts
at
of
a
things?
specific temperature.
Oh, no.
It has a super cold freezer. It was holding cell culture samples and other research elements. It was making a beeping sound, and there were no signs explaining. There were signs explaining that this is normal, and here's how you mute the freezer.
So it just annoyed him, so he thought I'd unplug it.
He unplugged the freezer.
Dang.
The freezer temperature needed to be minus 112 degrees.
Oh, wow.
It rose to minus 25 degrees, and that was enough to wipe out 25 years worth of the research inside that freezer.
Wouldn't they have like a backup generator?
You'd
something?
think something
well,
would
if it's
kick in.
unplugged,
But I mean,
No,
your
like,
backup generator only works if it's plugged in.
I'm just saying that the power goes out.
yeah.
If you have
But the
25
plug
years-
is still in there.
No, but you still have something to be something else hooked up.
No, the
Why would a plug-
unplug.
The plug would have to be
means
hooked
zero
into
power
a
connected to the
generator.
machine.
That's what I'm saying is have a generator in a different.
Maybe you're saying a built-in generator into the
Something.
fridge.
In the lawsuit,
That
the
much-
lab says that it caused more than $1 million in damages by losing 25 years worth of
Think
research.
about that, the amount of time.
No
you
comment
spent
from the cleaner.
25 years working on a project. I mean, all of us have been working on we've been at a point where we're editing something on our computers and we've lost all the progress after an hour work. How angry you get. Could you imagine 25 years of your life putting research into a project and some moron unplugs it and destroys it all?
I was at my gym yesterday, and this guy, he always worked out. My trainer would help him out to train because he didn't have money. He was
For
a
an
janitor,
actual
he was a janitor
personal-
during the day, did the whole building, and then for his lunch break, he'd go in there and work out.
Mm-hmm.
And my trainer would help him out sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
And yesterday, he told me that the guy got fired because he was stealing. He just started taking stuff. It's like,
Really?
he's so mad. It's like, you had a great job, getting paid great money, cleaning all day. It wasn't like.
Well, apparently it wasn't so great
What
if
was
he's
he
stealing.
I don't know. Just he stole food. He was stealing just things. They had cameras, and they found him throughout the building taking stuff.
Well, you think about people that
It's
have
like-
blown
People
their
who steal
careers.
food, though, is that just out of necessity because they're starving?
I don't know.
They're just being food thieves.
But it does sound almost like a Michael Vick type thing, where you're making hundreds of millions of dollars and you throw it all away because you want to make $25,000 fighting dogs.
Yeah. It's like,
well, I don't
oh.
think he had Michael Vick money, the janitor, but I see what you're saying. He
No,
had it.
it's
He
just a
had it.
stupid
But he was
crime.
making like $20 an hour.
Yeah, he was doing a good
And now he's
job
probably
for
got
a
to work
company
out.
that really liked him. He was getting free training, free workouts.
Well, now he's working out in prison.
But no, I think they just fired him.
Oh, they just fired him? That's it?
I think he was getting paid cash anyway, like, under the table.
Well,
maybe.
why would you throw that in the mix there, Eric? Nobody needs to know. Hey, by the way, here's the
Paid
gym where they're
under-
doing under the table paychecks.
That's what I heard.
Okay. So he's an undocumented worker is what you're saying.
Yep.
Okay.
It just sucks that he.
It does happen.
food
All of
doesn't
us
go.
right now with the heat and everything, you got to be really careful. Your dogs, when it's 100 degrees outside, you just take them out. I take mine out on a leash just so she does her business. bring her back in because I don't want her out there as much as she loves to frolic around in the sun and everything. It's deadly, the heat. But there's a new study out that younger American adults are the biggest offenders when it comes to not picking up after their dogs. More than a third of Gen Z respondents admit that they do not pick up their dog's poop. So when you see a younger person walking the dog, they're more inclined not to pick it up.
No, I'm picking up the dog poop, especially when I dog sit. I feel like all eyes are on me because they're like, that's not usually his dog.
Do you ever walk dogs, Ahmad?
Yeah, I walk dogs all the
Like
time.
multiple dogs on a leash at the same time?
Multiple? No. I'm like a co-parent to a little husky.
Well, Sam used to do that. Sam, when you would walk dogs, how many dogs on a leash at a time would you have?
3.
3?
But they were big dogs.
It was a Doberman, a Rottweiler, and then my toy Australian Shepherd.
Now, did you notice, like, if one of them went to the bathroom, had to do number 2, they'd all follow suit? Or
No, I feel like maybe they would like sniff a little around, and then we'd walk like maybe 10 feet, and then they'd decide.
Like trigger
Yeah.
trigger them.
Yes.
But you would pick up, though, right?
Of course.
Okay.
Of
Yesterday,
course.
I didn't have a bag.
Uh-oh.
Usually they have bags right there, and I didn't bring my bags with me. I'd just go down there and get it, and it was empty. I'm like, oh, no. All right, maybe he'll just pee. And then he pooped in the grass. I'm like,
So you just left it?
Looked around. I'm like, oh.
That's
okay,
when you
sorry.
when you pretend you're bending down to pick something
I
up.
had no bag to even.
Wait. See, I always shove a Kroger bag in my pocket when I take
I had the
take
bags
her for a
upstairs,
walk.
but they have them like a little machine there right when you walk out.
When I was walking my doggie Sammy several years ago, she dutied in this man's yard, and it was her second dump. So I had already filled up the bag.
That's why
You only get one bag? Is that a rookie mistake? One bag?
Did
Well,
you tie the bag in a knot after the first dump?
no, I couldn't even. It was too gross.
Oh.
So the person there was someone in the yard.
Oh, no.
So they
Oh,
saw the whole
no.
thing go down, and so I had to ask them, "Do you have a bag that I could use to pick up my doggie's
Well, I bet they were
doo-doo?"
grateful that you wanted to pick it up.
Yeah, they were very sweet. They're like, "Honey, baby, don't worry, I got dogs too. You go, hey, keep on going down the road now."
Oh, that's nice.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Here,
When
here's
we were
super cool.
broadcasting from home during the pandemic, remember my office window faced right out in my front yard. I saw people like letting their dogs crap in my yard all day long.
Fertilizer.
And they didn't think I was there because, normally I'd be gone. I'd knock on the window. Hey, pick that up.
They wouldn't pick it up.
No, they didn't.
I feel like if you don't have a dog, people don't know which house has a dog and doesn't. Don't drop your dookie bag in people's trash cans. 'cause
Oh,
it's
come on,
there.
why not?
It
I don't want to carry it
stinks,
around.
Kevin,
When it's
it
110
stinks.
degrees.
Well, where else is it going to go?
You have to
Take it
hold
home and
it.
put it in your own trash.
Well, it's going to go in
Yeah.
a trash can anyway.
Your
It's
trash
fine.
can, not
It's
someone
fine.
who doesn't have a
You're
dog.
right.
Their
Gosh.
dookie stinking
Oh, no.
trash bin.
It's trash. It's trash night. It's pre-trash night. When everyone's cans go out.
But
if
what
I'm
if you
walking
don't
my
know
dog,
that? What if they already got picked up and they're empty
That's
now?
the part that's bad.
That's the problem
Also,
that's
that's
bad.
day 2.
The trash
Yeah.
collectors do not like that. I can tell you when I've angered my trash collector because he'll take my trash can and he'll dump it upside down and leave it upside down with the lid off. Just
Look,
to make sure
that's-
all the little stuff drains into my front yard.
I
I know it pissed him
however
off when he does that.
have always lived in city of Houston where it's the claw. No one touches
Oh.
it. It's a machine claw that comes out, grabs it, and dumps it in its top.
I bet that guy's good at the claw game.
Oh, you think so? I think it's a much
claw
stronger
game.
claw that he has
but
than
the
that
skills.
weak
He's
ass.
done picking up trash all day and goes to Dave and Buster's.
Oh yeah, I got this.
Tries to get some teddy bears.
Cleans up.
Lies!
So can we mention the sun tea thing? Because
Yes, please.
I wanted to try this one time.
Sun tea?
Sun tea, not sun tea.
Where you
Sun
put
baby, when we
you put the
try
tea
it.
bag in a clear glass
We're gonna
thing
dip 'em
and
in
I've seen
set it
this
out
in
in the sun.
commercials.
Oh
Saucy
yeah,
little-
Not good
that was
for you.
that was real
Look,
popular
I've seen
in
this
the
in
90s.
television commercials where they would put like the picture on the patio or something. And
Yeah.
with this heat, we're talking about baking cookies and doing eggs and all the things in the heat. It says this is the time of year you might see large bottles sitting on somebody's porch with the tea bag floating in it. The natural light hits the container and you end up with sun tea. Well, that's got to stop. According to the Centers for Disease Control, the
It's sitting
temperature
out.
in the sun tea is not high enough to prevent bacteria from forming. So think of food poisoning with solid food, but liquids can make you just as
This
sick.
is why our nation is a bunch of wimps.
I've never had sun tea.
Sun tea that's Americana right there. You
It
make
just
it.
takes so darn long.
No, we do that all
How
the
long
time.
does
We
how long
live.
does it take? I never even
Well,
tried it. My aunt
contaminated
never
had
tried
it.
it.
water.
I
If you're
imagine
using
it
like
must take
bottled
so
water to
long.
make it, then it shouldn't have any bacteria.
No. Here's why. Because when it sits out, there's
Open
organisms
container.
that can get in there.
Microorganisms.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
heck, even a fly could come by and wipe his duty hands on it.
This is
and-
probably-
duty
who
hands.
did this study? It was like one of the-
Centers for Disease Control.
Sure, it's like an iced tea.
We'll trust them.
Snapple or something. Or
No, Snapple sells iced tea. They would,
Exactly.
Oh, because they want you to
want
buy the
Snapple.
bottle. No, it was
Buy
Centers for
our
Disease
iced
Buy
tea.
Control.
ours, not the kind you make that could get you sick.
Or Lipton iced tea. Do they still make Lipton?
They do, yeah.
Wasn't that the one where the guy would
I
fall
keep them
backwards in the
employed.
pool, take the Lipton? No,
That
there's
was
a
the
Nestea plunge.
Oh, by the way,
I don't
The
like
Nestea
when I
plunge.
was in New York last week for the Gracies, guess what my cardinal mistake was when I went to go out to eat and I ordered an iced tea? I didn't ask.
Ice.
Is it brewed?
Oh, brewed.
Like,
Or
how
is
do you
it
make your
instant?
iced tea? Because on the East Coast, you have to ask. Is it a powder? It came to the table and it looked like black tar.
So it was like
and I
Tang
go, wait,
for
what is
tea.
this? And it almost looked like a kombucha. Had like some weird effervescence. And I go, I'm sorry. I don't understand. I ordered iced tea. Is this iced tea? And then she's like, yeah. But, it comes from it's like that stuff you mix. I was like, oh God, now I'll take some water.
Powdered
I
tea
was like,
mix.
"Blah." It was coming out of their fountain system.
Oh.
Like it was a
Oh,
fountain
it was on the
system
Ah, okay.
on the gun, but it was dark, Kevin. It was dark.
It had the wrong mix level up in there
was
because it was
so
like the syrup.
bad.
Oh God, that'd
It
be
didn't
good.
even taste like tea. It tasted like some kind of kombucha or something.
Now, when you get a
weird.
soda out of those machines, do you prefer, if you had to have one or the other, too much carbonation or too much syrup?
Too much syrup, probably. But I don't ever use those machines anymore.
No.
I'll use them to put a little bit of lemonade in my iced tea. That's fresh.
Oh, you're making an
brewed.
Arnold Palmer?
I am making my own Arnold Palmer.
Had some gin or some vodka in there.
That's John Daly.
Festive. John Daly.
Yeah, don't ever call me an old man when you drink Arnold Palmer.
I mean, it's a
Everybody
great
loves
combination.
Old man thing.
Why do you have to be 60 years old to drink
No,
it?
everybody
Everyone
loves
drinks that.
Yeah,
they?
and Barnaby's has been Barnaby's Arnold Palmers. Were
What do
the
you
first
call
and
them
the
when they
best
put
I ever
vodka
had.
in it?
John
You
Daly.
just said-
John Daly.
That's what John
But
Daly was vodka.
even Chick-fil-A has named theirs.
Yeah,
They
they
call it
call it
Sunjoy.
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 Are they good?
Yes.
They're so good.
Yeah.
They
You
are
can
so
get
good.
it without like the sweet tea, so it's diet tea to save you some calories, and also get diet lemonade.
Yep.
I just saved you
And
like 500
You
calories.
can put that in a
You're
bottle and
welcome.
give it to Santi and see if he likes it today. No, I'm just kidding.
Sun tea.
I'll tell you what,
Do we
there's
not put that in a bottle and give it to your
Chick-fil-A's
face?
diet lemonade it's almost undistinguishable from the regular. It's so good.
Oh, yeah.
Which one?
Chick-fil-A's lemonade, their diet
diet
lemonade,
White one?
it tastes almost
Saves you
exactly the
calories, and you
same.
can do 2 things of Chick-fil-A sauce instead of 1.
There you go.
Are we? Are
It's
we?
a mayonnaise.
Oh God, are we not a state that can do sun tea? Somebody just texted us they live in Washington State and they used to live by sun tea in the summer. Is Texas just
Well,
not a
God
place
knows
to do
we got
this?
the heat.
Oh, I did up north. I didn't know.
And we have plenty
It's
of
too
sunny
hot here?
days.
Is it too hot?
How can it
It's
be too
probably
hot? You need it to
too
get
hot.
hot so that it'll brew the
I
bag.
don't get it. Why you can't do
Well,
it
let's
here?
try it Tuesday for later. I'll let y'all know how that goes in the driveway. Takes 12 hours just to get the water hot enough. All right, guys, if there's anything you missed on the Roula and Ryan show, go to the krbe.com. The podcast page is there
Raw feed's
for
there.
you. We did a raw feed for you yesterday, a little show after the show. And then, tomorrow we're already halfway through the work week. We have the rapid fire quiz tomorrow for pink tickets. We continue on the summer 2023 at 1:20 and 5:20 today to make you a finalist for $10,000. And Sam's on till noon.
Yay!
What do you have coming up, Sam?
Just going to talk about Sunjoy and,
Not
nice
giving your
tea.
baby lemonade in the
Not
bottle
giving
at
your
5 months
baby
old,
lemonade.
2 months old.
Yeah, what do you got to wait till 8
Nope.
months?
No, you
I
don't
don't know.
I
You
can't
don't
remember.
put lemonade in a baby bottle?
Oh, I can't
He
remember.
has a
It's
Put
4-month
lemonade in an
checkup
infant's
too.
bottle,
At
Eric.
4 months, I'll let you know. I think we're supposed to start
Rice
introducing
cereal.
food, which
Rice
I'm
cereal at
so
4 months.
excited
They don't
about.
have teeth. They can't.
They can't,
get
yeah.
cavities.
Oh my God!
My
stop.
finger is
And this
Why
guy's
not
got
just give
3
him
kids,
Coke?
Sam. Don't
Give him
listen to
soft
that.
drink.
You're not giving my baby that.
Have a good show. If you'd like to give Sam mother pointers on what she can and cannot let her child drink, you can text her at 37530. Have a great show, Sam. We'll talk to you tomorrow, guys.
Have a great
Roula and
day,
Ryan show.
everybody.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
So, we've got a number 1 deluxe meal. Is there anything else I can get you?
Yeah, I'd also like a good night's sleep.
Excuse me, sir?
You know, the I didn't struggle all night with my uncomfortable CPAP mask, or something like the my wife didn't kick me out to sleep on the couch because of my constant tossing and turning.
Sir, we don't have anything like that here. I think what you're looking for is Inspire. It's an implant that works inside your body to treat sleep apnea without a CPAP. That way you can breathe normally and rest more soundly.
Come on! Oh, he sounds angry. Inspire is the only FDA-approved sleep apnea treatment of its kind. It's helping tens of thousands of people finally get restful sleep. To learn more, visit InspireSleep.com. That's InspireSleep.com. Inspire, sleep apnea innovation. Inspire is not for everyone. Talk to your doctor to see if it's right for you and review important safety information at InspireSleep.com.